Hey, what's up?
Oh,
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame.
Believe you me.
Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy, everything. And they thought I was dumb to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Go punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in their element. Intelligence, telling men something they could tell a friend. And
all right. What is up? What happens to be up? Jeff, what's up, man? You want to say what's up to the people, brother?
I do. People, what's up? It's good to be here. Solo, what's up, man? We didn't mean to interrupt you. Were you catching a read?
Oh, just spare time, just kind of checking some stuff out.
Gotcha.
Trying to stay informed. But other than that, just what's up? How's everyone?
Hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah. So, can I help you with anything, brother? I mean, what's
Man, it seems like I might have some questions for you, actually.
all right? What you got?
Yeah, I need to help understanding women.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I don't seem to understand them at all.
All right. Give me just a second because I have a reference book.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Why can they be so mean?
Why can they be so mean? Let's see if I can find that here. Figure her out. All right. 120. Let's see. Okay, so here are a few sections. How to justify piggy male behavior. Field her toughest questions. The 4 things women really want. Why do women talk so much? How to play her monthly cycle. Manhandling her meltdown, and then the upgrade. No messy breakups. What you want to do?
The toughest questions.
Toughest questions for 10. All right. Page 120.
That's a good one.
I think so. All right. Let's justify.
Can I tell you the toughest question that I get asked by a woman?
Yes, sir.
I get asked this often, and I actually don't know the answer. So maybe this book can help.
All right. What you want to do? Want to go with that?
Yeah, so she asked me, why am I so damn immature?
Nah,
It's a pretty tough question because I really don't know.
that's an impossible question. Okay. When she asks, are you attracted to her or do you think she's pretty? She's really saying, if she's pointing to Cameron Diaz on the big screen, you can relax a little. She's digging for information about your tastes, but she knows the girl's out of your league. There's no danger to her. So you're free to speak your mind tactfully. When he said Cindy Crawford was hot, but then in person she probably looked like an Amazon freak. Man, that was the right answer, confesses Don. 21, a student in Indianapolis. I'm really petite, so he was being consistent and I hope honest. But if she points to a woman at a party or mentions someone you both know personally, be on your guard. Again, she's seeking information, but comparing herself to a real world girl is a sign she's feeling insecure. So your praise of the other woman's Scandinavian bone structure could read like a betrayal. On the other hand, pretending a pretty girl is pond scum will just erode your credibility. So don't bullshit her. Oh, she's hideous.
Uh,
Yeah.
The slime beneath my toes.
I know I stack up in the middle somewhere beauty wise, explains Rachel. So while he shouldn't say you're the most gorgeous woman on the planet, I do like to hear she's pretty, but you're the one I like to play hooky with on Friday afternoons.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Huh.
When she asks, "What are you thinking?" or "What does that look mean?" She's really saying if this question is posed with intensity, she's asking about the relationship, not whether your furrowed brow is due to a dip in the stock market. I ask him, "Hey, what's up with you?" when we're hanging out and he's gone all quiet for a while, says Yolanda, 27, a singer in Brooklyn, New York. When a guy goes quiet, it's unnerving, as though he's about to break bad news to you. Most of the time when she asks this question, she's already decided that she wants to turn the conversation toward your relationship. So respond to nothing. Or I was just getting a little misty remembering Barry Sanders. Won't cut it. My boyfriend has learned to ask the question right back at me, which is fine, because then I can say, well, I was thinking about how we never go out, just the two of us, or whatever. This is Juliet, 30, a lawyer in Omaha. All right, Jeff. So let me go. No, that's it.
It sounds like the person that wrote this has never even talked to a man before.
No, they don't know what we're thinking.
Scandinavian bone structure? I've never heard a guy say that about a woman.
No. She's still obviously thinking like a woman. But
I was getting misty thinking about Barry Sanders.
yeah.
Right. All right. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
Absolutely. All right. So those were the two free ones if you want to get a membership.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Thanks,
Just
man.
$4.99, $4.99 a month.
Okay.
And
That's not bad.
just ask any questions. Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right. It's a subscription.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the offer.
Oh, no worries. So what's up, brother? Women, brother. What's
Yeah.
what is the purpose of a woman, Jeff?
That's a good question, brother. What is the purpose of a woman? I would say that the purpose of a woman is to help the man. To help
Excuse me?
Yeah, women's purpose is to help men. We can't have children without you. There's all kinds of stuff we need help with. And
Did you just say?
so that's your purpose, ladies.
Then how come the WNBA doesn't help? They don't pass the ball to NBA players while they're practicing.
Because they're playing basketball against each other. They're wasting. It's kind of like when you're at work and everybody takes a break and then they all go play basketball and they're still out there playing, but they're all taking a break. Now that's kind of harsh. I don't know, brother. It's basketball, brother. It's something else. They're trying to, play a sport.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool. Are you familiar with Brittany Griner a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, she's 6'8".
Okay. Damn. No.
6 foot 8. Yeah, she's tall. 6'8". Her and Katie are kind of cool. Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
If I had more money than them, I would pay them and say, please have children for me.
And then give me those children.
Yes, sir.
It'd be like the Captain Americas of basketball, brother.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. Pay them.
Yeah.
Do sex to each other and
Yeah.
give me the child. Or if y'all don't want to do sex to each other, I will pay you for vials of sperm and I will pay you for your eggs. Let's go. Let's run it.
Yeah.
Jamie, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I just we just he reached out to me this week, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Checking on me. I appreciate that, brother.
It's cool. Man.
I appreciate. He wasn't doing it for any recognition, but I do actually appreciate it, brother. And I hope all is well with you, of course. But we're talking about women, man. What is their purpose?
Mm-hmm.
I had absolutely, brother. I appreciate you, man. I had doing a Bible study last night, and my aunt was there, my uncle was there, of course, my mother was there, the whole family was there doing Bible study. I told her that this is a man's world. Well, I told everybody, I said this is a man's world, but she felt like I was talking to her. I love you, my aunt. She did feel like I was talking to her because she did respond to me and say, it doesn't say that in the Bible. It doesn't say it's a man's world in the Bible. That's fair because it's Bible study, brother. You know,
It's Bible study. Yeah.
Studying the Bible. So I did share with her about how all the world was made. And after all the world was made, God did create a man and
Mm-hmm.
told him to subdue all this. Everything that I made is yours. Subdue it.
Yep.
It's all for him. And then when he thought about it, said, because everything was good, remember? And then he was like, nah, but the one thing's not good. It's not good for a man to be alone.
Yeah.
So what did he do next, Jeff?
Yeah, he got all the animals. I think he instructed man to name all the animals,
Yes, sir.
and to find a companion amongst all the animals that were created, the beast. And then he didn't find a companion. There wasn't anything suitable enough to be a companion. So then he put Adam to sleep.
Remember we talked about man's best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Think he had a dog with him, and
Probably.
the Most High was like, "Hey, oh man, what are you
It's
what are
not
you
gonna
doing?"
cut it, man. Yeah.
No.
Oh, you made an agreement with that thing? All right. Well, that's not enough, man.
Yep.
I just wasn't gonna cut it, man. So he needed somebody else. He needed a companion, a helper.
Yeah. So then he put him to sleep, right?
Yep. Put him to sleep.
And then he took out a rib.
Took a rib out, and from that rib fashioned another human being.
Brother, that's called something nowadays, isn't it? To take the DNA and the bone marrow.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw it. It was like in the 90s. Do you remember that with the sheep? Lucy, I think its name was. You remember that? Or the lamb?
Is that what it was?
They cloned a lamb or a sheep. I think its name was Lucy. It was like late 90s. Y'all remember that? Or did they make that up?
No, I remember that. Was it Lucy or was it Dolly?
Dolly. Maybe it was Dolly.
Let me see if
Maybe it was Dolly.
The first cloned shepherd.
Yeah. That's cloning.
That's what that is, right? Because he didn't dolly the sheep.
Dolly, yeah.
As the first cloned mammal ever to be created from an adult cell. Dolly the sheep's birth was of huge, by humans, was of huge excitement both to the scientific world and to the public. Dolly is currently on display in Explorer within the. Damn, Dolly's on display. That's it, huh?
Yeah, that was like 20 years ago. She ain't around no more.
It's a stuffed animal, right?
Yeah.
Dolly is currently on display in Explorer within the Science and Technology galleries. All right. Is the first cloned sheep still alive? Is a question. Dolly died on February 14, 2003, at age 6 from a lung infection common among animals who are not given access to the outdoors. Gotta let her outside, man. It probably had nothing to do with her being a cloned animal, says Wilmot. What a name, Wilmot. Now an emeritus professor at the Rosslyn Institute at the University of Edinburgh, where he did his initial work.
Wow. Okay.
So we see a little cloning, what we do here, but you're saying that's
essentially what happened, yeah. Yeah, and just to clear it up, guys, we actually all have the same amount of ribs, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to clear that up real quick.
We
Since we're
do.
talking
Yeah,
about it.
that is true. That there was a lie that was told to me by Bible holding people
Yes.
that men are short of rib, and we're not.
We're not. If I were to lose my hand today, Lord willing, I won't. God forbid. My children would not be born handless.
Your daughters wouldn't.
No.
But what about your sons?
No, they would have hands. It wouldn't be like, oh, you lost a hand? Well, your kids are all one-handed.
There's something I have to tell you though, brother.
Okay.
This is actually very true. There's one rib. There might be a pair because it's on both sides, but there's one rib that can regenerate.
Okay.
Only one.
That's interesting. Yeah.
How about that?
No, I can see that.
How do you feel about that, brother?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Because then it would make sense that God would grab that one rib, like
Yes, sir.
spare parts.
Yeah.
He put it like in as a spare in case we need to duplicate this.
Yes, sir.
And that's what he did. He duplicated it. He
That's
made
what it is.
because a woman biologically is basically I know on the bones, the only significant different bone that is gender specific is the pelvis.
Yeah,
That's
the
hip bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only bone that's obviously, different between man and woman.
It has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, because they have to be able to carry a baby.
Yeah.
And but outside of that, like even our reproductive system is like one is out and one is in. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah. The ovaries are like the testes. They're both gonads.
Yeah. Gonads. Yeah. Yeah. So it's literally like a female copy of the man.
So, brother, wait a minute, man.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that God created Adam and he didn't create Eve? Did he create Eve when he created Adam? Is that?
Yeah, that's why when he tells Adam the curse, it's Adam the one he says, from dust you came, from dust to dust you'll return.
Eve didn't come from dust.
She didn't come from dust. She did kind of, because she came from Adam, and Adam came from
dust.
But it's Adam that came from dust. And then he even further expounds on this when he says that he says that the woman was made for the man. He says that you're made to help man.
Yeah, that's made for man. Hey, but what about the people that are like, oh, this is Bible stuff? Oh, y'all just talking Bible stuff, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I would just ask, how come we're not the same? Why aren't we the same size? If evolution did this, how come we're not the same size and strength? Wouldn't it make sense that it would be better if all human beings just were like, kind of the same in size and strength?
True. And also, brother, there's no way that God and a more higher and very intelligent being didn't have something to do with women because of the way they look, the way they smell, the way they feel. That's not a coincidence. I'm sorry. That's not evolution, by the way.
Yeah, it's not.
All right.
No, male animals are not as attracted to their female counterparts as male humans are attracted to their female counterparts.
As a matter of fact, while you say that, male animals are attracted to female humans.
Yes. Everything on earth is attracted to female humans.
Even flowers.
Even flowers, including female humans. The only thing that doesn't really like them is probably snakes.
Snakes don't like women, bro.
Yeah, they don't like women. And women don't like snakes. They step on them when they see them. Crush them. Yeah.
But then they kind of do too, though, brother.
You
know what I'm saying? Because they kind of do still like
snakes.
And snakes still on the low, still kind of.
They kind of like. That's true. That's true. I just think it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, but while everybody's watching, they're like, ah! And the snake's like, what? Hey, what the heck?
No.
But we already know.
Come on. You took that idea home with you. We know what you did. Yeah, it's interesting because when you look at like animals, right, from a scientific perspective, usually the male and female counterparts, the females are typically bigger, especially in mammals, and pretty strong. Like lions, for example. Lions is a good example.
Yes, sir.
They're not, brother. I don't. A male lion is not that much stronger than a female lion.
Are you sure, brother?
Not
What?
Not in the. It's not the gap that you see with humans, female and male. It's not that big of a gap. There's no
The
way.
percentages? It's
Nah.
not the same
It
percentages.
can't be. I just maybe I'm wrong, but it can't be because human men are so much stronger than human women. I mean, it's
Really?
yeah, for sure, got to be at least 50% stronger, and that's like at the low end. It's laughable. Like the weak men are stronger than the strongest women.
Brother,
Yeah.
brother.
Physically stronger, physical strength.
Well, they're not. So let me back them up on this one, brother.
All right, all right.
In no way would I be attracted to a woman who could squat what I squat, brother. Not interested. I'm sorry.
Of course, yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yuck. So it's in their best interest, brother, that they can't
Yeah.
squat what I squat. Yuck.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I agree with you. The what I'm kind of pointing out here is if it was a natural tendency, if it was naturally done this way, I don't think that it would be this way.
Gotcha.
Almost like they were made to help men, and not
Or like assist.
men's equals. Yeah.
Because I could use an extra, just a quick. Could you bring your 50%? And they're like, but I'm just 50% of your strength. Yeah, no, if you could just bring that.
Yeah, I just need an extra two hands actually. If you could just grab that rope while I push this, that'd be great.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, brother.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay, brother. Well, let me ask you this: if you were going to go through life with oneself, right?
Mhm.
You yourself.
Mhm.
Right? So you're oneself. Would you want your oneself to handle everything, like everything that, like everything? There's centipedes. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Then there's,
nah.
Listen, brother.
No.
Okay, they're centipedes, but they're also butterflies.
Oh,
You see, you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there's things like bears,
Mhm.
but there's also things like bunnies. do you want? Do you want to use your oneself to deal with all that, Jeff, or not, man?
I don't, man. I don't, man. I don't.
Who wants to deal with all that, brother?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. I need help. I'll start employing some help for sure.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought, man.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So then, what do you think you need? What do you think? You think?
You know, it'd be dope if I could, because I don't need another me, like identically me.
Because that could be trouble, couldn't it?
It could
Also?
be trouble. We'll fight. Yeah, we'll get in fist fights, and one of us, well, it won't last long.
Okay.
That wouldn't last long.
So what are you thinking? You want to get like a goat, or what do you?
Nah, I got some dogs. Those are cool, but it's not gonna cut it.
Gotcha. Hey, look,
They kind of help with some
there's
stuff.
there's a chimp coming.
Yeah, no, those are too much like me. They're more like me than the dog.
Okay, I see what
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
and I don't know, man. Like whenever he's ready, he can just kind of rip my arms off. So I'll just leave.
I
Him
got you.
So something that can't rip my arms off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like something that's like me but can't rip off my arms, bro.
Okay.
You know?
So then, like, no shoulders.
Yeah, like miniature version of like miniature collarbones.
Okay, hold that thought. I'm gonna start putting something together really quick. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right, got no shoulders,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
collarbone, kind of like you, right?
Kind of like me, but I can't rip my arms off.
Okay, let me take all the definition away from here.
Oh,
Okay, so this is a new arm. I haven't seen an arm like this before. Okay, this
yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
then you know it'd be cool. So like
What are
everything
you
is,
thinking?
huh?
What are you thinking?
Well, everything is really like harsh
Okay,
in the world. So
true.
something that's not very harsh that I could like kind of like, you know what I mean, be around. That's not very harsh.
Mm,
Maybe even like, you know how it gets cold, something warm. You know what I mean? Something that's not as harsh as the
hmm.
rest of the world.
Okay, I got something.
Like
I
even
got
my
something.
dogs, bro, they love me, but even them, bro, I still gotta like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
No, no,
Check
no. I
them.
got you. I got you. I got you. So soft spoken.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind
Let me
like
erase that.
tender, something tender hearted.
Okay. Let me just erase that apple right there.
There you go. Okay, yeah.
Mm, you said soft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me put some cushions. Some
Yep,
cushions
that'll
right
work. Yeah, we need some cushions,
there. Some
front seat,
cushions.
back seat. Yeah,
Oh, from the back too. Okay.
yeah, back seat. Yeah.
All right. Eye to eye. You want to look eye to eye, or how you want to do that?
Nah, cause I gotta protect it. So I gotta be able to see around constantly, even when they're standing right in front of me. So a
Okay.
little like down here, like you know what I mean. So I can still have a full field of view.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like this, and then I can't see the giraffe running at us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
No. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So let's see. Got that. Okay. This is just a rough draft. All right.
okay,
Just gonna. I don't know exactly what you're thinking, but I just put together a little quick sketch.
okay.
All right. So just tell me what you think.
Yep, I'll take that one.
Well,
Yep, I'll take that.
this is kind
That'll work.
of what you.
Yeah, is there any way I can get? Can I get two of those?
Well,
Okay, I'll just give me the one.
we'll
Just the one's cool.
let's
All right.
start with
Okay.
the one
The one's cool.
but that'll work.
That'll work. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Coming right up. Just close your eyes. I'll make her exactly as you imagine. So imagine that and
Mm-hmm.
all the things you can think of. That's what I'm going to put together for you. All right.
Yes. All right.
Anything that you can possibly think of. That's what I'm going to
Oh.
equip her with. All right.
Oh man. All right. All
All
right.
right. Okay.
It's gonna get good.
Hey, Tori, what you side eyeing us for? A second self, Jeff?
A second self. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite sensible, man. When you think about it.
Brother, when that came to like when I was exposed to such a thing, brother, it made me think way different, man. It made me think way different. And I still haven't even caught up
Yeah.
to the way I started to think. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual everyday me has not caught up to the
Oh yeah. Yeah.
complexities of that, man, to understand. What was that you were holding up? It's just Maxim's unauthorized guys. Not, it's not.
Literary work.
Yeah, it's
Literature.
a book. It's a book. It's not clothes without clothes. It's with clothes. Undergarments. Now I started to think very differently, brother. A second self.
Yeah.
And when for one, let me promote this thought very much. There's men that are alive right now and they don't have a second self. And I'm telling you, most of all of us that do have a second self, we've been utilizing it way wrong. And you get a chance to say, you know what, I'm gonna get a second self. I'm gonna actually do it the way that this is supposed to be done. most of us. Oh, I thought it was an old school DVD. XXX. All right, well, it wasn't. All right, this is my office. There's none of that filth in here. Most of us has taken on a wife and thought, oh, what can I do to make her appreciate that she married me?
Yeah.
You know, how can I hold up my end of the bargain? How can I beautify her life?
Yeah.
You know, because she's saying these things and I listen to her saying these things, how can I fix those things? All wrong. All wrong, my brothers and my friends. You who have not married yet, I want y'all to consider what you could do. What you could do with a second self. So your first self is like, man, you know, I'm working out, I'm getting to my goals. What are you missing? You know what I'm saying? What's that like, okay, I'm able to do this and I can do that and I can do this. But if I had like an assistant, if I had like a business manager, I wouldn't have to do this part. Or if I had, you know, I got these religious things that I want to do, these goals, religious goals. And if I just could like fix this one thing about me.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the second self.
Yeah.
That's the second self. The last thing you want to do, since you're thinking like that, the last thing you want to do is find a woman who is selfish. Because she doesn't even want to attach to the first self, the man. She doesn't even want to attach to him. She's like, look, I'm here. Please let me experience all the pleasures of life without any responsibility to a man.
She's gone rogue.
Absolutely, completely detached.
Yeah.
Completely detached. Let's think about the mothers who were second selves. Your dad said you needed such and such. Brother, how beautiful that woman is, man.
Yep.
Your dad told me that, you know, your dad doesn't like it. Doesn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to ask your dad. Or did you ask your dad?
Wonderful.
Look how
It's
beautiful
absolutely
she
wonderful.
is, brother.
Yep.
Well, you know your dad doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Well, your dad and I were gonna go because we have to go to this convention.
Yeah. Hey, you should go sing this song to your dad. He'll love it. The kids come around and sing you a song.
I know. How about we make his favorite meal and we just.
Yeah.
How beautiful is that woman, Jeff? I just
she's
described it.
She's gorgeous, and she'll never be left. The man would be wicked for leaving her if he ever decided to get rid of her.
He can't, brother. That's
he
his
would be
second
evil.
self.
He can't do it.
No, that's his second self. And then you get that second self, and then you work and you work and you work and you work until you become one. I mean, literally you're just one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not easy. But there can only be one program. There can't be two. The first self and the second self can't say, well, this is what I like. And it can't be like that.
No.
All right, brother. I have a few questions.
Okay.
Let's just say, because women don't really have many speaking points that's on their side. Like real, like hardcore, like, you know what I'm saying? Logical.
Yeah, that's true. It's unfortunate for him too. Yeah,
it is unfortunate. So I'll try it. I'll try, brother.
Okay.
So you tell me, as a man, what are you tasked to do, just in general? not your specific purpose, but just in general, what are you tasked to do? That's not an easy word to say.
Task.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like eating those sour candies. Task.
Right. Because I'm spelling it in my head, so I have to say
Yeah.
task.
Task. Not done yet. When you say the S, it's not done. Task.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
So what are you tasked?
Yeah.
to
So
do?
my task is the obvious. We've talked about this before. Right? Is this like as a husband, right? Or like as a man?
No,
in general?
as a man, brother, as a man.
Oh, okay. So my task is to become useful to society, to the world around me, to build a family, you know, to find someone to have children with, and then provide for that someone and those children. It's to learn everything around me. It's to try to order and organize all the things that are out of order and unorganized.
So that's a lot. Those are a lot of things.
Yeah, and there's a few more things too, but yeah, essentially that's what it is. Yeah.
Those are a lot of things. I want to go back to what the Most High hit Adam with. He told him to be fruitful and multiply. To be fruitful
Yeah.
means to produce. So you're to be a producer. So when you talk about building and providing stuff like that, you have to be a producer. You got to produce more stuff. This world is full of potentials.
Yep.
And all kinds of things can come from this same world, brother. It's not even a different world. It's the same one. And
Same
God
place,
still
yeah.
expects us to produce and create, and that's what he wants us to do.
Mhm.
And then he says to multiply. So after you've produced that thing, then also regenerate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true, brother. Produce and multiply cover everything I said.
It does.
For sure.
It really does.
Yeah.
So then she's supposed to help. And that's in every single metric of that statement.
Yeah. Yep.
I have all the spermatozoa that I need to populate an entire world. I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, if I separated each of them and I started to shoot them in all
Yes, sir. Yes.
and all
Yeah. Zygotes all over the place, huh?
absolutely, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I listen. I need some help.
Yeah.
I need some help. If I was going to make something for mankind, hey, this is for mankind. Yeah, brother. As if it's a business, I'm going to need some help.
Yeah.
One of the biggest helps that I get from my wife is I just don't think like a consumer, brother. I just don't. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't think like a consumer, and my wife does.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily because she is, in fact, a consumer.
Yeah.
So she likes to help the economy very much.
That's good. Yeah, right on.
I don't. So I don't particularly know how to talk to the consumer, brother. So things like SEO,
Mm-hmm.
search engine optimization. I don't know how to talk to them, brother. I don't know how consumers think. I just don't.
You guys buy stuff, just buy mine. Come on, guys, buy it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not, yeah.
just buy the stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And so she helps me, brother. And because she helps me so much, I started to learn to be a consumer.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get to her because things show up at our house, and she's like, "When'd you get this?" Oh, I learned it from you. Okay.
Yeah. You're stimulating the economy, brother. It's one of the best things you can do.
Just studying, trying to learn this thing.
Yeah, you bought something? It's amazing.
But she does. She helps. She definitely helps with giving me an understanding of how consumers think, how most natural people think, how women think, all these things. She does. She helps because the way I think is just a little bit different, and I say that to my detriment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's been a great help for that. She's my second self because that's what I need. I need that. I needed to be able to understand people and the habits of people, and she's good at that. She's also very technologically savvy.
Mhm.
Very, brother. You know what I'm saying? I could take something to her and say, hey, can you? And I know how to use technology a little bit. I know how to use computers. I know how to. But she's a whiz, brother. She knows things that she doesn't know. How did you know that?
That's so useful, man. Gosh, bro, you have your own IT department at the house.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely,
That's
brother.
amazing, bro.
It's my second self because I know that I know it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
If I spent more time like really, really messing with it, I would know it better. But she
Yeah.
already knows it, so I don't need to do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, second self, brother. Hey, have you ever thought about your looks and say, I look all right?
I have. Yeah. It's been a few times. Yeah.
Right? And then your wife is like, you're so handsome. I love it when you do your hair, whatever,
Mhm.
whatever. What
Yeah.
do you do when she says that? What do you do next?
Yeah. Noted. And then the next time I'm in the mirror, I'll do that right there. For sure, bro.
Did she just help you out, brother?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah, my wife's done that for me in a few ways, bro. There's been a couple of things that she's helped me with when it comes to presenting myself to the world. Because something I tell her, I've told her this, I have a problem where I don't care at all about presenting myself in any particular way.
Right.
I don't care whatsoever. Like I'm
To a
completely
fault, right?
disconnected. Yeah, to a fault. It's a problem sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
And I have to like be mindful of. My wife helps me with that quite a bit, brother. She'll remind me to wear this shirt instead of this shirt.
Because aren't you trying to get somewhere also? Even though you still
yeah.
don't care, but aren't you still trying to get somewhere?
Yeah. And there's no reality where not caring 100% is a good thing. You're not supposed to be that way. You know, people act like you're not supposed to. You have to care to a degree.
Yeah.
And it's a flaw that I have that I don't care. So I have to like make myself care. My wife is a fundamental help in that way.
Praise God.
You know, in the way I present myself. It's not like she puts my clothes out or nothing like that. She knows me and she knows what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And she'll tell me like, I like this shirt better, but it doesn't look that good on you. It's a nicer shirt, but this is more you. You know what I mean? So
it's good.
It's useful, man. It's useful.
How about that? Hey, brother, have you ever spoken to yourself and say, man, Jeff, you got this? Have you ever done that?
I've done that, yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
Nah, it's
just kind of tell yourself, oh man,
yeah.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Dig deep. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever said anything to yourself like, come on, Jeff, man? No better than that. That was stupid, man. That was real dumb. Ever done that before?
I have.
Which one makes you feel better, brother? Which one like really kind of gets you going?
Oh yeah, the encouragement for sure. Yeah, you got this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you're by yourself, it's like a gem. It's like a diamond.
No,
it barely happens, you know.
Right. But you just talk to yourself and just say, hey man, you know, hang in there, bro. You got this.
Yeah.
What if so then the other way is kind of like, man, dang, you know, kind of down on myself a little bit. Man.
Yeah.
What if you had a second self that said, "No, come on, you got this."
Yeah, brother.
That energize you up a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's better than anything I could have told myself,
isn't it? Even if they say the same words, will it work?
Absolutely, for sure, 100%. And I never really understood how good that was until it happened.
What do you think about it, brother? If you could pick the person up that said that, that says, "Hey, you got this," and you can also pick that person up, pick them up. Mm-hmm. Don't you see? That's why it feels so good, brother, because you can pick this person up. Yeah,
that's wonderful. It's right up there when your children say they love you.
See, and
it's up there.
Can't you pick up your children?
Yeah, you want to pick them up when they say it.
So there it is.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, what if you had a second self and it was like, you're stupid. You're so stupid.
Oh, man. You know, I would believe it for longer. Because if I told myself that, it means I believe it for a little while. Yeah. If somebody else said it, like my other self said that, I would believe it for longer. My second self, I believe it for much longer.
I've been watching you. I'm looking at you, and you're stupid.
You're actually not smart. I wasn't sure, and then I paid attention, and it turns out.
Golly.
Yeah, man, that would. Yeah,
That's ouch, right? Very ouch. Like my boy Austin
Super
Power
ouch.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very ouch. It's so bad that if what I'm doing is not like vital, I'll probably discontinue doing it altogether
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Women want men to get in touch with their sensitive side. I'm sorry, the feminine side.
Yeah, I've heard this.
And I would let you know that men don't have a feminine side. You are our feminine side. And the sooner we all can just figure that out and just say, "Oh, okay, this is why," the better off we'll be, man.
Yeah.